Hey guys, welcome back to STL Cars and welcome back to another video. Now, this one's a little bit different. It's not work on the S5 like the normal videos, because as you'll have seen from the title, we've actually bought a new car and this car is going to replace the S5. So I will explain as we get into the video what we've bought and why we've bought this car to replace the S5. But yeah, it's a little bit different to the S5. I absolutely love it. I've been driving it around for a couple of days now and I think it's absolutely mint. So without further ado, I'm going to spin the cam around and let's show you what we've bought to replace the S5. Yes guys, we have bought a little Volkswagen Lupo. Now you might be thinking, Sam, are you going absolutely crazy replacing the S5 with a little Lupo? But let me explain. So the S5 hasn't gone. The S5 is still in my ownership, it's still on the channel and still very much my kind of #1 car. However, this is going to be my new daily. So let me just explain why we've gone and got ourselves a little Lupo. I basically changed jobs, or I will be changing jobs in the next month or so. And my new job from where I live is about 20 miles there, 20 miles back. Whereas at the minute, my commute is pretty much zero. So it's going to be 40 miles a day, which is about 200 miles a week, something like that. So in the S5, especially with the current fuel prices, that is going to cost me an absolute fortune. And I'm going to be putting a hell of a lot of miles on the S5 as well, like 200 miles a week, it's easily 1,000 miles a month, and that's just driving to and from work. That's no other driving whatsoever. And I didn't want to do that. I want to try and keep the miles off the S5, keep it as low mileage as I can. And I just need something that was going to be a bit more economical. So what we've done is we've gone and bought, behind us, Louis, the Lupo. It's a great little car actually. I've had it for, like I said, about 2 or 3 days now. I've been driving it around and it is absolutely fab. It's only a 1 litre, so it is the 1 litre petrol engine, 4-cylinder. It's got about 50 horsepower, I think, 0 to 60 in 17.8 seconds, something like that. So yeah, it's nowhere near the same type of car as the S5. It is very, very slow. However, it's great. It's so small, it's so nippy, it's really light, it's comfortable. I mean, I've driven it on the motorway a few times now. It does sit at like 4,000 RPM when you're doing 70 miles an hour, but it's quite quiet and it's comfortable, which is what I wanted, and it's good on fuel. I just filled it up and I think I did 320 miles in it before the fuel light came on, whereas I'd probably do the same on a full tank in the Audi, but the tank would cost like double what this costs to fill. I think about £45 to fill it, which is not bad at all. So yeah, the S5 is still on the channel, it's not gone anywhere, but we've got a new car in my ownership now. So a couple of plans for this. Like I said, it is going to be my daily car and it's going to be my car that I'm going to use to commute to and from work. However, I do want to modify it, because if you've seen Lupos at shows and stuff like that, when they've been lowered and they've got like 15, 16-inch wheels on them, and a few other little bits done, they look really, really good. And I'm going to turn this into not a show car, but I'm going to do little bits and bobs to this just to modify it, make it my own personal, and just to make it something different, because at the minute it is a cool car and I got one in the colour that I wanted. I wanted it in this blue, but it just needs a little bit of modifications doing to it. So I think the first thing that I'll probably try and do is maybe like the wheels or suspension. We're going to get coilovers for it and lower it down, and I think that'll completely change the look of it straight away. But yeah, what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments of what you guys think of the new car for the channel, and my new daily commuter, Louis the Lupo. So it is like a really basic spec. Like I said, it is a 1 litre. We've got it in this blue. It's on standard steels at the minute, 13-inch. So like I said, we'll be looking at getting some maybe 15, 16-inch wheels. Definitely needs lowering. I mean, that is just ridiculous how much gap there is there. But you know what? It's a 2002 car, so 2002 reg, and it's really clean. There's only a few little minor kind of dents and dings here and there. There's a little kind of dent in the bonnet, you can just see there. A couple of little paint chips here and there, but nothing too drastic. But for a 20-year-old car, it isn't bad. Like, the paint could do with a little kind of buff up and stuff, and there's a little ding just there. But yeah, for a 20-year-old car, it is not bad at all. It's very Billy basic. It doesn't have central lock-in. It's just the key in the door. It's got windy up windows. It's got these lovely polka dot seats, which I will be looking to change, maybe for some like bucket seats, just to spice it up a little bit. I'm looking potentially at retrimming the whole interior, so like all these panels, even like the dash, like retrim it in Alcantara or suede, something like that, just to make it look really nice. Like tinted rear windows. Steering wheel definitely needs either changing or retrimming because it's just worn, but you know what, it's not bad. It came with an aftermarket radio already, which is good, but I might look at getting like a double din screen in there just to make that a little bit nicer. But yeah, I'm actually really pleased with it, guys. It does the job. Like I said, it's good on fuel and it's clean for the age. 2000, 20 years old, MOT'd the lot, and it's mint. And it's only done 86,000, well, it was on 85,900 when I bought it. I've put about 300 miles on it already in a week. So yeah, like, I cannot complain at all about this little Lupo. It's gonna look mint. Once we've done a few bits to it, just you wait, it'll look like a completely different car, and yeah, it's gonna look awesome. So guys, that's gonna be the end of this video. It was only a short one, just to introduce you to the new car on the channel. Like I said, let me know what you think down in the comments. Let me know what you think of the Lupo and my decision to get this little runaround car, and drop some mods that you can consider down in the comments. If you've got a Lupo, let me know what kind of stuff you've done to your cars. I've joined like all the Facebook pages and stuff like that to start getting a bit of inspiration, a bit of ideas. And I've recently, as you've seen in the last video, went to Ultimate Dubs in Telford, and there was loads of little Lupos there, and that's kind of give me the want to get one of these, because I saw loads of them there and all the cool stuff that people have done to them, and they're just a cool little car. The other alternative when I was looking at these was stuff like a Peugeot 107, Citroen C1, that type of thing, and you can get a newer one for the same amount of money as one of these. But I think the Lupos are cooler, I really do, and I wanted to try and stay in like the German kind of car, because I like my Audis and stuff like that, and obviously Volkswagen is part of the VAG group, so I'm kind of sticking with what I know almost. But yeah, I love Louis. He's a great little motor, and I'm sure before not too long we'll start to get some modifications on it, and we'll start a little playlist on the channel all to do with the Lupo. So if you do fancy following the progress with the Lupo, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you can keep up to date with it. If you did like this video and you do want to stay up to date with the progress on the Lupo, then make sure you hit that like button and hit the subscribe with the bell icon as well, so you don't miss out on any of the videos. And with that, guys, I'll catch you in the next one. See you then.